Welcome everyone. We are doing a non-standard video today of how do I set up to do diamond painting. So, this is not important for right now, but I will quickly show you. So this is my sticky pad. This sticks onto the TV tray thing that I have here, or the, what is it called? This is called, or maybe it's a bed stand, something, anyway. It's wooden, it's a tray, it's got little legs under it. So this is two-sided sticky, so the flat side sticks to the tray, and then you can stick the sticky clay container and the gem tray to it. So that goes in there. Extra sticky tray, pen for if I need to write down symbols or something, tweezers, which I very rarely use but have in the past come in handy, and of course the diamond pen. I do have other heads for the diamond pen, but most of those are only really useful if you're doing a large flat piece where you have very regular spacing of the little diamonds. That is not always the case, especially on smaller ones or with coasters, because the surface is round. So anyway, that's what lives in there. I'm going to just move this guy off to the side. And then there is an honorary member of that, which is a pair of scissors for opening things. So I have grabbed, is this upside down? No, it's not, okay. So I've grabbed this one at random from my standby collection. Ocean, okay, something to do with the ocean. Here we have the diamonds. Those get to go into my donation pile. And here we have a little bit of garbage. Okay, so this is kind of ocean theme. These are going to be really nice. So you've got fairly standard symbols on these. It's going to be quite pretty. Might be nice watching those be made in. So this, I don't need any of these, as you just saw in the thing. All kits come with them, so this is really, practically speaking, all you need. I've got slightly fancier stuff, but that's not strictly necessary. So these are, as far as that goes, very accessible. Okay, so the only downside of diamond painting stuff is it comes with a lot of plastic packaging stuff. Okay, now I have slightly adjusted my system where instead of taking off the labels and putting them into something else, I instead like to just remove the contents, and that way the label doesn't get unstickified. So I'm going to put what is in here into a different one. Actually, I am going to steal one of these funnel ones for this purpose. These do make it a lot easier. You can just do this with little resealing baggies, and some kits do actually come with those. I do find this to be somewhat helpful, particularly if I'm doing it a lot. Now, this is the same as this, so I'm going to, there's not a whole lot of this in here, but I'm going to take these ones out and put them into the correct symbol for this one. I may also, while I'm at it, go ahead and open this one, just because there's not that many in it. And, well, these slightly more matte black ones, or rather these non-clear ones, they don't have like a silver back, and they are all black, do come up quite commonly. It's rare with the shiny kits to see other matte ones, but I have had some other kits that do have a matte color of this. Okay, so this is number one. One of them falling over there. So usually I do this process off camera, because that riveting to watch. Okay, now that was a very quick and easy one to do. So I'm going to need number 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's 5? 5. There we are. 6, 7, 8. A, C. It's fairly common when you have one that has 8 that it will not have B. So it going straight from A to C is actually fairly normal. It's kind of like if you have the letter O, you won't have a number 0, or if you have a number 1, you typically won't have a letter L. Just depends on what they choose to do for their symbols. F, similar thing with E and number 3. Usually you'll have one or the other of those, not both. J. Should be a J running around here. I'm pretty sure there should be. J. Ah, there we are. J. K. Here. N. Based on its placement, I know that this one is an O, which I should have in here somewhere. Not. Do I somehow not have O? Fascinating. I don't have O. Okay, I'll have to get that one out. Well, I did. Uh-oh. Doesn't matter too much, I suppose. P, S, T, U, drop a few things all over the place, that's fine. V, X, a lot of colors in this one. Oh, there's O. I did have it. I'm not crazy currently. Y. There we are. Y. And equal sign. Okay. Alright, so those are all the ones that I have. Now, I am going to take these and look through and find any of the ones that I have in common. So this one is this. So that means I need to put equal sign into something else. So I'm going to just grab a empty one here. And then I will put these into that. I'm probably not going to open this one just yet because this one is very, very full. And this one is already open. Come on, everybody out. There we go. So the, longest part of this process is actually going through and examining if I have a color already. Because if I do, then I want to use what is already open first. If you're watching these in order, then I am just coming out of the Assorted Christmas Keychains one. So this guy is now going to just go and live over there. Okay, so we've got kind of a peachy-ish color. Let's look at these very closely because you want to make very, very sure they match Or I think this is the same one. I'm not completely convinced, but I am going to put it beside it and keep going through. We've got a very greeny aqua kind of a color here. Nope, no. That is not the right for that. It's to be very green. Nope. Doo-doo-doo. It is also entirely possible that I don't have a matching color of it. And if I don't, then it simply gets put into its own. Nope, that's too green. Let's have a little bit more blue to it than that. That is not enough green. There you are. Okay. So this color matches this. This is X, who is currently empty. So we can put X straight in there. Because this isn't a whole lot, I will also be going right ahead and emptying this one into there. If you want to do something like this, you kind of have to commit to, if there is any doubt whatsoever, if the color you've got in the bag is the same as the color you have. One of your best comparisons is actually to take one out of each and compare them side by side outside of any packaging. No, these are the same, okay. Ah, but you're not in the same letter. Oh well. You're not in V, are you? Yes, you are. This one, of course he's in V. Of course you are in V. You just need to exchange, eh? If I can just pop the lid off. Come on. Can you come off? No, you don't want to come off. Fine. That's fine. Okay, so V matches this. Y matches this. I'll take this opportunity with having these ones out. Come on out. Just putting them into a separate one. One more, come on out. Don't need to be in there. Yep. But as I was saying, if you have any doubt that they are, like you just can't quite convince yourself completely that they are the same color, don't try to put them together then, just use it in another one. Sometimes it's not as obvious, like if you've got the older color in one area and the newer color is only in another area, it won't be as obvious, but if they're mixed together and you're not exactly perfect on that match, it looks wrong. Okay, so this is the V. There we go. And since we've got these out, I'm going to look at this a little bit closer. entirely convinced. I don't think that this is as perfect as a match as that last one was. I think this one's a little bit too rich in tone to be the same as that one, so I'm going to go ahead and just pop these into a different one, because I'm not convinced, and I'm not going to mix them in that case. But in that case, using that word way too much, I'm going to go ahead and pop this into his appropriate color container. It is possible that I do have another color that's in here that will be a little bit closer. Yeah, that definitely wasn't the same color. The more I look at it. It is possible I have another one in here that might be a little bit closer, and we shall find that out. No, that's not. I don't have enough pinky in it. You're too pink. You're wrong color. Too brown. Too pink. Too blue. Too beach. Yeah, no, I don't think I have a closer match to that one, so away he goes over there. Alright. I like this one, so we've got a very magenta-y color here. I think that's that, okay. Got a lighter magenta. Yep, that's about that. And you. It's pretty close. Yep. Okay, good. You were 4, so it'll be this one. This is O, so he'll be giving someone else. Okay, we're going to take these out and arrange them. Okay. So this one needs to be in here. So I'm going to put 4 into this upper tray I've got. How long is this video going to be? I have no idea. We will find out. Yes. One thing you will notice is that there are quite a few colors that do repeat in sets. Honestly, you get a very similar thing with cross-stitch kits and stuff as well. There's a lot of overlap just for color contrast and such. And that's not just because with cross-stitch almost all of them come with some form of black, but okay, so 4. Now this pinky color. And I'm going to just continue doing this, so if the children's end up getting completely awake, then I can readily abandon this by just signing out, because this is just the process as it goes forward now. I thought I pulled that. There it is. Oh good, 2 is empty. Wonderful. Yeah, the children are awakening. So, this is the rough idea. I'm going to finish doing this, and Next time you see me doing diamond painting, it'll be this ocean coaster set. Bye bye now.